Love writes a letter and sends it to hate. My vacation's ending, I'm coming home late. The weather was fine and the ocean was great, and I can't wait to see you again. Good morning. Welcome to week 3 of DLI Humanities. Mr. Sacco, as usual, with my bright cup of coffee from the morning. It's the Henry Ford Museum cup. It's over in Michigan, Detroit. Beautiful little museum. Another thing about Monday, April 13th, it is my grandmother's birthday. So pretty excited about that. You'll see later on how that all connects. So I'm going to try and decrease the length of the video today because I think my videos have gone a little long. So first and foremost, I think you all kind of know what is going on overall with the course for the spring. But there are other elements to the emotions tutorial that I wanted to bring up, like music. Music, more and more, even in this time where we are at home, working, living, thriving, struggling, you're going to be getting more and more music coming out, I think, in the next few months, as well as, Fox ran a thing 2 weeks ago, Concert for the World. I think Lady Gaga is doing a concert with Stephen Colbert and a bunch of the other talk show guys this weekend. So, more and more so, music is the thing that unites us. So I wonder if there's a way in which you can take some of your favorite songs and maybe use them as tools in this evaluation. So you'll be getting this shortly. Here is our week coming up. So pretty straightforward, but I finally set some timelines for the paper as well as your favorite. I'm sure many of you remember the annotated bibliographies that you've done prior to senior year or junior year. Sophomore humanities, part of that long-term paper assignment was using something like an annotated bibliography, and I may have been that person who brought that to the curriculum with Mr. Burke way back when. So I am looking to utilize that tool again. Part of the reason why, and we'll talk about this on Friday, is it's a simple way to organize your thoughts, keep them in a one spot shop, really, where you can then take and manipulate the data so that the paper writing process becomes easier, right? It's a tool, it's a toolkit. If you do it well, I think you find that you are much more likely to have a very easy time writing a paper. So we had a 5 C's chart that we were working on last week. It's due tomorrow. I've broken you into groups over here. So right here are your groups. I'm going to organize this into the calendar as well. And then you're going to be starting the annotated bibliography process. So I've provided you some sources that you may use to jump off and jump from. But obviously, I think this is the research part of the paper. So you need to go forth and do some research. You do have a recording history journal. Do this Friday, okay? But Friday's block, I'm going to be using it more as a making sure that you're getting some work done, making sure I have a copy of your annotated bibliography, and then also processing with you. If you have questions, what does this tutorial look like? I'll probably be sending out a survey as well, just to kind of get some guidelines as to how long the paper should be, and then if there could be a creative component. Lastly, and I'll flip over to it. I've decided, partly from my own experience, but partly because in looking at some of your recording history journals, as well as I think some of the work that Braden and Alex did this fall, I'm offering I'm going to use Flipgrid as a positive place as best I can. So Flipgrid has that video capacity. And if you remember Sean Aker here, parents, if you'd like to watch this YouTube video, you can find it. But basically, he talked about how to change our brain. And I know I've been feeling it, got cabin fever like crazy. Would love nothing more than to go play some tennis or something. Um, so what I did, and like I'm getting sick of these selfies, so I just took a easy selfie. Um, I'm challenging all of our students in this class to daily post 3 things that they are grateful for. There are other methods that he has about creating positivity and optimism, but this is one of the ways. And so I think videotaping it, turning it into a bit of a journal. You can also download these and put them in your I have an appointment. You can put them into your recording history journal about what you were grateful for during this time. I think that could be very cool and very empowering for your future. So I challenge everybody to do this at least once a week, but if you're up for the challenge, every day. And that's really it for this week. Here's a template of an annotated bibliography. And we'll go over that a little bit more. And then here's the tutorial and its process. And we're basically on step 4. So I've kind of itemized all of the different places you may start from and then kind of go from there. So I know last week we had a lot of fear, a lot of love, a lot of, I think desire was favorite for many of you. So basically this is the start. There's a lot of research done on all of these emotions. It's the process now. So I hope you're ready for some work. All right. Have a wonderful rest of this week. I know it's raining right now, but I'll be seeing you tomorrow. All right.